Hey guys, Shadylikeatree here, and welcome into episode 16 of Reminiscing with Shady. This is some COD 4 gameplay on Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1, the original Modern Warfare game. I have some Call of Duty 4 gameplay here. I recorded this about yesterday. It was yesterday. I went back and played this just for you guys. So before I get started, that was the old intro, and that old intro, I'm going to revisit that, but I wanted to hit on you guys if you're wondering what the hell that was. That second intro was the first intro I made. I made that myself when I was a very inexperienced video editor. I made that about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. I made that in like October of 2010. So it's been quite a while. I've come a long way since then because the first intro I also made myself. So, alright, so Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1 was developed by Infinity Ward and published by Activision. It was also published by developed by Treyarch for the Wii and distributed or published by Steam for PC and Mac. It was released in North America for the original systems on November 5th, 2007. And I did not actually get this game until after World at War had come out. And this is an interesting story, but I'll get to that in a second. Fun fact, Call of Duty 1 Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1 was written by Jesse Stern, who also happens to write for NCIS, one of my favorite TV shows. I also follow him on my personal Twitter account. So let's get into it. So the old intro was the intro I used when I first got into making videos. And back then it was the time of late 2010, right after Modern Warfare 2 had hit. COD 4 had been kind of popular. Some World at War people were there, and I had we had Modern Warfare 2, and people had been doing this for a few months, not really a whole long time, but nonetheless, really COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were my introduction into YouTube gaming and YouTube video making and video gameplay. Modern Warfare 1 was actually the first Call of Duty game I ever played. I never played I didn't even buy World at War. The story goes, and this is how I remember it, is I was at GameStop with my friend, and he agreed to go halvesies on whatever game we got, and we would play it at my house, and we would just play it. Now, I'm glad that we got this game because I was able to buy it outright, and we still played it, but it was my game and my game only, because he ended up later, he left because he stole a bunch of money from Donato's. We think it was like a lot of money. I can't even begin to speculate, but yeah, it was a lot of money that he stole, and he didn't steal it directly. He did it where like we wouldn't be able to notice unless we were paying a very, very close attention to a hidden menu in our thing, but that's a long story. So basically, I was at GameStop, and I was like trying to decide whether to get this or whether to get World at War, and I talked to the GameStop employee, who Shane was his name, and he worked there up until a little while ago when he transferred to a different store, and he said, look, World at War is the World War II game that everyone has played and everyone has seen, or you can get this, which has new guns and new ammo and new stuff. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, that's really fucking cool. So that's exactly what happened, and it's exactly what I did. So I, not even thinking about World at War, I went ahead and I bought Modern Warfare 1, and the rest is history. You know, I feel like this purchase of this game, when I bought it and when I played it, kind of have led my life in my direction and gotten me to edit videos and whatnot and figure things out. And I just and to have potential job opportunities because of this has just been unreal. So I'm playing this game a lot of like how I would have played it back in the day. I'm playing very conservatively, checking my corners once, twice, maybe 3 times. Ask my Uncle Ellen because he's a mime. All of that sort of shit. And I played this, actually, I didn't play this originally on my big screen TV. I didn't get that until, I'd like to think, after Christmas 2010. So I originally played this game on it was like I think a 28-inch tube-fed TV that wasn't HD, and it was just a normal LD TV. It was gray. I remember it. We had bought it previously, and it wasn't really anything that special, I guess. But you'll have what you have, and I was glad I bought my new HD TV. I love it. It makes me a better gamer, definitely. Lets me react quicker, see things better. So if you're struggling, I guess a tip I would have from this game and from what I learned when I switched is get a better TV, sit closer to the TV, and get a headset. Are my 3 tips of things you can do besides playing the game that can make you better. So back to, I guess, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. A lot of people think that, or a lot of people say, they don't think, they say that this is their favorite Call of Duty. For me, it is. In a lot of aspects, it's a lot of, once I get my helicopter, I'm pretty much set the whole game kind of a thing. This game is more, and Vince said it's wrong. He's right in that he posted a video about this game, and he's right that it's not. It's more gun on gun. He's wrong about that. He says it's not, but air support is dominant. If you get a helicopter and you're outside like this map, you're gonna get destroyed. But what makes this game a better kind of thing for me is that there's not as much bullshit. So there's none of this. Sure, there's whatever martyrdom, I think is what it's called, when you drop a grenade out your ass when you die, and there's frag times 3, which is kind of annoying, but there's nothing that you can defend against those. You can run the equivalent of blast shield. You can run away from martyrdom, but you can't run away from a noob tube in your face, because noob tubes are so easy to use in all of the other Call of Duties. You can't run away from that shit. So that's why I think that this game for me is my favorite Call of Duty, and why I chose to do this for episode 16 of Reminiscing with Shady. So the gameplay is over now, guys. I think I go 17-8. I can't really tell. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and this again was episode 16 of Reminiscing with Shady, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.